If traffic from other roads is merging on the road you are driving, you must 1. Adjust your speed and vehicle position to yield. 2. Change lanes immediately. 3. Ignore traffic coming together as you have the right of way. The answer is 1. Adjust your speed and vehicle position to yield. If traffic from other roads is merging on the road you are driving in Florida, you must yield the right of way to the merging traffic, meaning you should allow them to merge safely into your lane by adjusting your speed and creating space when possible. Which of these vehicles must always stop before crossing railroad tracks? 1. Any vehicle with 3 or more axles or weighing more than 4,000 pounds. 2. Trucks marked with hazardous materials placards. 3. Motor homes or pickup trucks towing a boat trailer. The answer is 2. Trucks marked with hazardous materials placards. Vehicles required to come to a stop at railroad crossings, such as city and school buses and vehicles carrying hazardous materials. What information does this white sign with a picture convey? 1. Pass traffic in the right lane. 2. You should slow down and move to the right lane. 3. Stay in the right lane if you are driving more slowly than other traffic. The answer is 3. Stay in the right lane if you are driving more slowly than other traffic. Slower traffic keep right. Slower traffic must stay in the right lane unless passing. Slower traffic must move out of the left lane when being overtaken by a faster vehicle. When approaching a traffic signal displaying a steady yellow light, you should 1. Speed up to beat the red light. 2. Maintain your speed and proceed with caution. 3. Slow down and prepare to stop if it is safe to do so. The answer is 3. Slow down and prepare to stop if it is safe to do so. Yellow light. Warning, the light is changing to red. Stop if you can safely do so. It is extremely dangerous to be in an intersection when the light turns red. There is no crosswalk and you see a pedestrian crossing your lane ahead. You should 1. Make eye contact with and then pass the pedestrian. 2. Slow down as you pass the pedestrian. 3. Stop and let the pedestrian finish crossing the street. The answer is 3. Stop and let the pedestrian finish crossing the street. You are driving a vehicle that has an automatic transmission. When you park on a hill, you should 1. Shift the transmission into park, and leave the parking brake off. 2. Set the parking brake first, before you shift the transmission into park. 3. Shift the transmission into park, and then set the parking brake. The answer is 2. Set the parking brake first, before you shift the transmission into park. When drive through the water, what action help you to dry the wet brake pads while driving? 1. Continue driving and avoid using the brakes until they dry out. 2. Increase your speed to quickly dry the brake pads. 3. Apply light pressure on brakes to help dry the brake pads and restore their effectiveness. The answer is 3. Apply light pressure on brakes to help dry the brake pads and restore their effectiveness. Wet brakes. 1. Test brakes lightly. 2. Brakes may pull to one side or may not hold at all. 3. Dry brakes by driving slowly in low gear and applying brakes. What does this sign mean? 1. One lane road ahead. 2. Merging traffic. 3. Lane ends ahead. The answer is 2. Merging traffic. Merging traffic. Ahead another traffic lane joins the one you are on. Watch for other traffic and yield the right of way when necessary. You're driving in the left lane, and cars are passing you on the right. What should you do if the driver behind you wants to go faster? 1. Move into the right lane when it is safe. 2. Close your eyes and keep driving. 3. Speed up and race with them. The answer is 1. Move into the right lane when it is safe. Florida law states that a driver must move out of the left lane when being overtaken from behind by another vehicle traveling at a faster speed. What should you do if you approach a drawbridge with a red signal? 1. Slow down and watch for signs. 2. Stop completely. 3. Continue with caution and keep an eye out for bridge signs. The answer is 2. Stop completely. Drawbridges are mechanical bridges over navigable waters that raise or turn to allow marine traffic to go under them. Drawbridge signal, red, Come to a complete stop at the marked stop line. The bridge is in operation and the roadway is closed to all pedestrian and motor vehicle traffic. Every regulatory device on the road instructs you. 1. Of the hazardous conditions of your way. 2. To stop, proceed or limit of your speed. 3. To find your way safely or make your trip more comfortable. The answer is 2. To stop, proceed or limit of your speed. Regulatory devices, like traffic signs and signals, on the road instructs you to stop, proceed in a certain direction, or limit your speed. Essentially, they tell you what actions you must take as a driver. You must yield the right of way to an emergency vehicle by 1. Driving as near to the right edge of the road as possible and stopping. 2. Moving into the right lane and driving slowly until it has passed. 3. Stopping immediately, even if you are in an intersection. The answer is 1. Driving as near to the right edge of the road as possible and stopping. Motorists, bicyclists, and pedestrians must yield the right of way to emergency vehicles using sirens or flashing lights. Pull over to the closest edge of the roadway immediately and stop until the emergency vehicle has passed. Do not block intersections. What type of sign is this? 1. Stop. 2. Slow-moving vehicle. 3. One way. The answer is 3. One way. One way. You must travel only in the direction of the arrow. What should you do when you need to stop your vehicle because of vehicle trouble? 1. Turn on your emergency flashers. 2. Use your horn to alert other drivers. 3. Turn on your high beam headlights. The answer is 1. Turn on your emergency flashers. If you need to stop your vehicle in Florida due to trouble, you should safely pull over to the side of the road as far away from traffic as possible, turn on your hazard lights, and place your vehicle in park. If the situation is serious or unsafe, call 911 for assistance. When parallel parking, how far should your vehicle be from the curb? 1. Less than 6 inches. 2. Between 6 and 12 inches. 3. Between 12 and 18 inches. The answer is 2. Between 6 and 12 inches. Always park on the right side of the road, unless it is a one-way street. Park parallel to the curb in the direction of traffic, with right-hand wheels parallel to and within 12 inches of the curb or side of roadway. What does this road sign mean? 1. Sharp right turn in the road ahead. 2. Traffic must exit to the right. 3. This road turns slightly right ahead. The answer is 1. Sharp right turn in the road ahead. Sharp right turn. The road will make a sharp turn to the right. Slow your speed and do not pass other vehicles. How should bicyclists signal a turn? 1. Using their vehicle's signal lights. 2. Using hand and arm positions. 3. Using their horn. The answer is 2. Using hand and arm positions. Which of the following statements about blind spots is true? 1. They are eliminated if you have one outside mirror on each side of the vehicle. 2. Large trucks have bigger blind spots than most passenger vehicles. 3. Blind spots can be checked by looking in your rearview mirrors. The answer is 2. Large trucks have bigger blind spots than most passenger vehicles. This signal indicates that 1. Split road ahead. 2. One-way traffic ahead. 3. Two-way traffic ahead. The answer is 3. Two-way traffic ahead. Two-way traffic ahead. The roadway is about to change to two-way traffic. There will be oncoming traffic. If there is an emergency vehicle directly behind your vehicle and you are in heavy traffic, you should 1. Keep moving safely until you can get out of the way. 2. Keep moving in the same lane and let the emergency vehicle change lanes. 3. Increase the speed of your vehicle and let the emergency vehicle pass you. The answer is 1. Keep moving safely until you can get out of the way. When there is not enough space to take a U-turn, you should give 1. A 2-point turn. 2. A 3-point turn. 3. A 4-point turn. The answer is 2. A 3-point turn. Sometimes you will need to turn around in a very small space. Use a 3-point turn only if the road is too narrow for a U-turn and you can't go around the block. If a railroad crossing does not have warning devices but only the following sign, you should 1. Stop within 100 feet of the railroad crossing. 2. Increase the speed and cross the railway track. 3. Slow down and proceed with caution. The answer is 3. Slow down and proceed with caution. At railroad crossings where railway tracks are not clearly visible, you should slow down. 1. To determine that no traffic is approaching. 2. To determine that a train is not coming. 3. To determine that no pedestrians are coming. The answer is 2. To determine that a train is not coming. Which of the following statements is not true regarding the use of car lights? 1. Low beams are used for city driving and road traffic conditions. 2. High beams are used when you are traveling in fog, rain or snow. 3. Low beams are used when traveling behind other vehicles. The answer is 2. High beams are used when you are traveling in fog, rain or snow. When driving in low visibility conditions, drive with lights on low beam. High beams will reflect off the fog and impair visibility even more. Which road areas are most likely to freeze first during cold weather? 1. Bridges, ramps, and overpasses. 2. All parts of the road freeze equally. 3. Less frequently driven areas, and the shoulders. The answer is 1. Bridges, ramps, and overpasses. What does this road sign mean? 1. Cyclists must use the indicated lane only. 2. Do not overtake area for cyclists is ahead. 3. Bicycle crossing ahead. The answer is 3. Bicycle crossing ahead. Bicycle crossing. A bikeway crosses the roadway ahead. Watch for bicyclists. When you're driving behind a motorcycle, what's a good thing to do? 1. Allow a larger following distance. 2. Drive really close to the motorcycle. 3. Honk your horn to warn them. The answer is 1. Allow a larger following distance. Motorcyclists often slow down by downshifting or rolling off the throttle, thus not activating the brake light. Allow more following distance, and at intersections anticipate a motorcyclist may slow down without visual warning. When making a left turn at an intersection, where should you begin the turn? 1. From the rightmost lane. 2. From the leftmost lane. 3. From the middle of the intersection. The answer is 2. From the leftmost lane. When are you required to present proof of insurance to a law enforcement officer? 1. If you are involved in an accident or stopped for a citation. 2. Only if you are involved in an accident. 3. Only if you are stopped and issued a citation. The answer is 1. If you are involved in an accident or stopped for a citation. You may receive a citation if you are stopped by a law enforcement officer and don't have proof of insurance with you. You'll have to go to court to prove that you had insurance coverage at the time you were stopped, or your driver license may be suspended. You are driving at night on a dimly lit street and using high beams. You should dim your lights when you are within 500 feet of 1. A vehicle approaching you from behind. 2. An oncoming vehicle. 3. A sharp curve or hill. The answer is 2. An oncoming vehicle. Florida law says you must not use high beam headlights within 500 feet of an oncoming vehicle. Use low beam headlights. Not use high beam headlights within 300 feet of the vehicle ahead of you. Use low beam headlights. If you refuse to have a blood test to check your blood alcohol level, your license will be suspended for 1. 12 months. 2. 24 months. 3. 36 months. The answer is 1. 12 months. Implied consent law. By law, you have agreed by signing your driver license to take these tests if asked. If you refuse to take the tests when asked, your license will automatically be suspended for 1 year. When is it legal to pass a vehicle on the right on a highway? 1. When there are 2 or more lanes traveling in your direction. 2. When you are unable to pass on the left. 3. When there are double broken yellow lines. The answer is 1. When there are 2 or more lanes traveling in your direction. Passing on the right is only legal when there are 2 or more traffic lanes moving in the same direction or the vehicle you are passing is making a left turn. You may legally block an intersection. 1. When you enter the intersection on the green light. 2. During rush hour traffic. 3. Under no circumstances. The answer is 3. Under no circumstances. What does the below sign mean? 1. Divided highway ends. 2. Keep to the right of obstruction. 3. Left lane ends. The answer is 2. Keep to the right of obstruction. Keep right. Stay to the right of the divider. Rectangular signs with black letters on a white background are used as 1. Instruction signs. 2. Regulatory signs. 3. Warning signs. The answer is 2. Regulatory signs. Regulatory signs control traffic. They set limits or instruct drivers what they should or should not do and are enforceable by law. Below are common regulatory signs. When you are entering an interstate highway, you should 1. Increase your speed beyond the posted speed limit to merge. 2. Stop and wait for the space to merge with moving traffic. 3. Keep up with other traffic and obey posted speed limits. The answer is 3. Keep up with other traffic and obey posted speed limits. Limited access highways, also called expressways, interstate highways, turnpikes, toll roads, and freeways, are multiple lane roads with no stop signs, traffic lights, or railroad crossings. Do not make a U-turn around a curve or near the top of a hill if you cannot be seen by 1. Drivers approaching from either direction. 2. Drivers your right side. 3. Drivers in front of you. The answer is 1. Drivers approaching from either direction. In Florida, you should not make a U-turn around a curve or near the top of a hill if you cannot be seen by other drivers approaching from either direction. Essentially, if your visibility is limited due to the curve or hill crest, do not attempt a U-turn. What does this road sign mean? 1. Construction workers ahead. 2. School crossing ahead. 3. Pedestrian crossing ahead. The answer is 3. Pedestrian crossing ahead. Pedestrian crossing. Watch for people crossing the street. Slow down or stop to yield for pedestrians. What's the right way to change lanes when you're on the highway? 1. Blow your horn loudly, close your eyes and switch lanes. 2. Stop in the middle of the highway. 3. Signal, check mirrors, and check blind spots before changing lanes. The answer is 3. Signal, check mirrors, and check blind spots before changing lanes. To change lanes safely on the highway in Florida, you should turn on your turn signal well in advance, check your mirrors thoroughly, look over your shoulder to check your blind spot, and only change lanes when it is clear to do so, essentially, ensuring you have a safe gap in traffic before moving into the new lane. What is the proper technique of sequence to change lanes? 1. Signal, check mirrors, look over your shoulder and go. 2. Check mirrors, signal, look over your shoulder and go. 3. Check mirrors, look over your shoulder, signal and go. The answer is 1. Signal, check mirrors, look over your shoulder and go. To change lanes safely on the highway in Florida, you should turn on your turn signal well in advance, check your mirrors thoroughly, look over your shoulder to check your blind spot, and only change lanes when it is clear to do so, essentially, ensuring you have a safe gap in traffic before moving into the new lane. When you turn left from a two-way street to a one-way street, you must 1. Start your turn with the least traffic lane. 2. Start your turn with the left lane close to the yellow dividing line. 3. Start your turn with the right lane close to the curb. The answer is 2. Start your turn with the left lane close to the yellow dividing line. What does this road sign tell you about the road ahead? 1. The maximum safe speed for an expressway exit. 2. Safe speed for residential area. 3. Safe speed for school area. The answer is 1. The maximum safe speed for an expressway exit. Exit speed. This sign lists the maximum safe speed for an exit ramp on an expressway. Slow down to the posted speed. When driving in foggy conditions, you should 1. Turn on your high beams. 2. Turn on your low beams. 3. Turn on your hazard lights. The answer is 2. Turn on your low beams. When driving in low visibility conditions, drive with lights on low beam. High beams will reflect off the fog and impair visibility even more. When you spot this sign, what should you do? 1. Speed up. 2. Stop at any time. 3. Are approaching a railroad crossing and should prepare to stop. The answer is 3. Are approaching a railroad crossing and should prepare to stop. What should you do if a traffic light is red, but a police officer tells you to keep going through the intersection without stopping? 1. Go through the intersection without stopping. 2. Stop and argue with the police officer. 3. Turn off your car and walk away. The answer is 1. Go through the intersection without stopping. You're driving to an intersection, and the signal suddenly turns yellow. What do? 1. Speed up to go through the light. 2. Stop your car immediately. 3. Stop before entering the intersection, if you can do so safely. The answer is 3. Stop before entering the intersection, if you can do so safely. Yellow light, stop if you can safely do so. It is extremely dangerous to be in an intersection when the light turns red. When should you turn off your turn signal? 1. As soon as you have completed the turn or lane change. 2. As soon as you begin the turn or lane change. 3. Before you begin the turn or lane change. The answer is 1. As soon as you have completed the turn or lane change. When a traffic signal turns green at an intersection and you are going straight through, you should 1. Drive your vehicle as quick as possible through the intersection. 2. Make sure no more vehicles are coming through or still in the intersection. 3. Watch out for turning traffic. The answer is 2. Make sure no more vehicles are coming through or still in the intersection. When backing up your vehicle you must 1. Use mirrors and look through the rear window. 2. Sound your horn to alert pedestrians. 3. Turn on four-way flashing lights. The answer is 1. Use mirrors and look through the rear window. When you back up, check behind your vehicle before you get in. Children or small objects cannot be seen from the driver's seat. Place your right arm on the back of the seat and turn around so that you can look directly through the rear window. What is the primary purpose of a rumble strip? 1. To help drivers maintain their lane position. 2. To indicate a change in speed limit. 3. To provide traction on slippery roads. The answer is 1. To help drivers maintain their lane position. Rumble strips are designed to alert drivers to hazards and help them correct their path. They can help prevent run-off road crashes, which are a leading cause of fatal single-vehicle crashes.
Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share our channel.